What's going on, party people? My name is Solomon and I am an artist, and thus I go by Solomon the Artiste. I actually just finished shooting a video about bullying, and I didn't even know where to go with the video. I saw that it had gotten to 20 minutes, and I felt myself beginning to become emotional, and I don't want to be sitting up on camera bawling my eyes out, But yeah, I've been going through a bit of a depression lately. Thank God for YouTube. I mean, I'm a little disappointed that I can't make, my little pocket change off of YouTube come February 20th. But such is life. If you watched the bullying video before this is the video that I was speaking on. This whole thing started, I've had this thought in mind for quite some time, for some years really. And it just kind of got triggered about 2 days ago. I remember that I have a friend from college who has a YouTube channel, and I looked at that. I actually didn't even know that they had a YouTube channel. It just appeared in my recommended one day, and I looked at the video. I looked at the picture. The whatever you call it. The picture, whatever. I looked at the thumbnail. I looked at that and I was like, that kind of looks like such and such. And so I clicked on it, and it was that person. And so I'm watching the video and I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. This person had about 800 followers, subscribers. And I was like, okay, cool. All right. This person is doing it up too. And so I believe I subscribed because, or maybe I didn't. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Point is, they had so many whatevers. So eventually, after we get that, when did I see this? Okay, yes. So this happened, me coming across that person's YouTube channel was about 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago. And then we get that email from YouTube about small channels being, about small channels losing their partnership. And so all these weeks later, that friend never crossed my mind. But for some reason, day before yesterday, as I was walking my dog, my cute little Yorkie Pomeranian, they crossed my mind. I was like, oh, wow. I wonder if this person was able to build up their subscriber count number, because I figured they must be fine in respect to watch hours, because that particular video had a good 22,000 views when I looked at it, so I assume the other videos are in that realm as well. What I did notice though is that when I went to go check and see if that person had finally gotten to 1,000, they got to 3,500. And I saw that and I just felt sad immediately, because I feel like I have all these artist friends, and they all support each other, but they don't really support me. And I'm just going to say it like it is, because at this point, I don't care. I'm not that social media savvy. I recently deleted my Instagram, so I've pretty much started completely over December 1st. And so right now I have about 159 followers on Instagram. I think I've got about 100 Facebook likes, on my on my like page for my artistry. Twitter is like 200 something, and whatever. So my point is, I was so sure. I was like, okay, when I finally decided to start doing YouTube videos and became a YouTube partner, I had 126 subscribers. And I thought, okay, I'm certain that I will at least get anywhere from 50 to 100 new subscribers, when I start promoting these videos and pushing it and everything. I started doing these videos January 17th. And out of all my friends, especially my artist friends, I have garnered a whopping 3 subscribers. 3. And it hurts my feelings. I don't expect that just because I support you and your artistry that you have to support me. But for it to be something as simple as clicking a button just to help me out, clicking a button to subscribe, clicking a button to share, clicking a button to like, and you can't do that as my friend, absolutely, I feel some type of way. I'm hurt. And I have to speak on this because I support everybody. I've had friends ask me to be a part of their projects for free. A multitude of friends. And I've done it because it's art and because we're friends. However, and this isn't just to do with YouTube, I'll give you a prime example. My first ever music video that I shot. And if you're interested in seeing that, you can actually, I'll link it at the bottom of this video if you care to see it. But it was supposed to be, so the video came out great, in my opinion, based on the money that I could afford and everything. It came out great. But there was a scene where we used 2 songs in the video. Okay, we had an original song called It Is What It Is, and then the second song was a cover, an Amy Winehouse cover, Love Is a Losing Game. And it was supposed to be the extremities, basically, of, being super duper in love to, it falling apart at some point and, where I'm at. So I go from being this guy who was happy, content, on top of the world, dressed to the nines, have swagger. Swagger. I'm so not cool. And to being a guy who's basically busking, for money. In the busking scene, I was supposed to start singing Love Is a Losing Game and just really feeling just lost and, out of it, basically. And my singing this song is supposed to attract a crowd, and in that crowd was supposed to be the girl whom I've broken up with, who appears out of nowhere and just sort of, breathes life back into me because I see her. It was something between 20 and 30 people who I asked to all be a part of this video, particularly for that scene. And I made sure to ask a good month and a half in advance so that no one, so that everyone could just put it in their calendar and know on this date. And I even offered, if I got to drive and pick you up and everything, I am more than willing to do that. I had my dad's van and I was ready. Do you know, the night before and the day of, every single person canceled on me. Every single person canceled on me. And I've never spoken on this. I never said how hurt I was by that. I never really speak on these things. But it happened. And that's not the only instance where things like that have happened to me when it comes to me and my projects. You know, I've done shows where my artist friends don't show up, but when I have a fellow artist that I work with a lot, you know, perform, they all show up for that, you know, and usually, and you know, if I'm a part of that lineup, then it's, you know, yeah, Solomon, you did so wonderful, you know, but real talk, usually I'm looking at these people like, sit down, because it hurts. And for some stupid reason, I continue to support these people on their projects. They ask me to do something, they ask me to record a snippet of something for their projects, and I do it for free. And it's not like I don't want to do it, but that doesn't negate the fact that I'm hurt. And it's just not cool. You know, I won't say that it's not fair, because life isn't fair. We've heard that saying time and time again, but damn, I honestly convinced myself that, you know, I can't get them to come and support me at a show, but it's nothing to click a button on that's on right there on your phone. That's nothing. And they can't even do that for me. And it really doesn't even matter about me speaking about this on camera and posting it on YouTube, because these people don't watch my videos anyway. You know, and I'm not bitter or anything. I'm just hurt. You know, one thing I said about this channel was that I want this channel to be one that is positive. And that means that it has to also be one that is truthful. I really made an effort to create content that I think is positive, you know? Because I've even recorded a video that was not so much on the positive side before. And, you know, I took that as, you know, divine intervention. That video, for some reason, it just disappeared off my computer. I cannot for the life of me find it. All the other videos I filmed with that video are there, but that particular video is not around. But I'm creating this video not to call out my artist friends, but I don't even know exactly what it's like. I just had to speak on this, you know. Understand, I as an artist will always support you as an artist, even if you don't support me. Why that is, I don't know. But I do strongly believe in artists supporting artists. And if I can't, and you know, and I have to say this, you know, I absolutely do get support from artists. But the artists that do support me, that do, you know, contact me and offer me opportunities and do come to my shows and do, you know, look out for my music, and the artists that have, you know, followed, to have subscribed to my YouTube channel, these are people who I don't really know that well. These are people that I did not go to school with. You know, these are people who saw me at an open mic and liked what I had to offer. These are people that I met accidentally working one of my odd jobs that I do in order to survive as a starving artist. Why am I getting so much support from strangers and not from my friends who are also artists whom I've done stuff for? It's not cool. It hurts. But it's not going to stop me. And I guess maybe that's what I want to get to. I still work hard. I still try to find ways to exert this art in my heart. You know? Like, people need to understand, pressing like on Instagram is not support. It's a like. What does that do for you? I mean, maybe that's just it. Maybe I'm just not. I'm not cut out for fame, I guess. I don't know. I've never had a desire to be famous. I've just wanted to share my music with the world. I've just wanted to stand in front of a crowd of thousands and sing my heart out. I've always wanted to just be uplifting to people. You know, I wanted to be a positive, I want to be a positive role model for any and everyone, but especially the younger children who are bullied because, you know, they're, I don't know, a boy who likes to do ballet. Because I was that dude. I was doing ballet in kindergarten, first grade, and getting picked on for it. You know, I don't know, maybe you're a little girl who's a tomboy. I don't know. I've always wanted to be a role model for younger kids who are essentially obsessed with art, you know. Sorry about this setup. It's not the best, but it's what I have at the moment. I try to make do with what I have. I'm a starving artist, literally. Even though I most likely won't garner 1,000 subscribers come February 2nd, February 20th, and probably won't garner 4,000 watch hours, I'm still going to continue to do YouTube videos, you know. I'll admit I got into YouTube primarily because, well, for one thing, I've eventually realized it's a great place to showcase, you know, my creations, whether that's music, whether that's a cover, whether that's a script I've been working on, whether that's a poem, you know. I've realized that it's a great it's a great platform for me to showcase myself. And this is always that awkward moment when I know that someone is walking outside my door. But I was still looking forward with YouTube to making a little bit of money. You know, it helps me as a starving artist. So now that's being taken away, and, you know, it just sort of brings light to my artist friends. After this video, this is awkward to say, but if you so choose, hit that subscribe button. Please, if you like, help me out. Please watch my other videos, and share if you care. It would truly help me out tremendously. But before I go, I also want to add, don't give up. You know, I know that I'm doing this video and I'm basically calling out certain friends. I'm not, you know, hating on my friends. I'm not, you know, denouncing them as my friends. I'm not upset. You know, I'm definitely hurt and bothered, but I'm not upset. I'm not angry or anything like that. It's just, this is just a great way to deal with things. I'm certain that there are other people out there, especially other artists, that kind of go through the same type of thing where it's difficult getting your friends and maybe even family to support your endeavors, you know, and it hurts when you're someone who supports everyone else's endeavors. And really, I'm doing this video to release this pain out of my heart, for one thing. But also, you know, if you're out there and you feel as if no one understands you, I do. Plain and simple. Thanks for watching. God bless.